Hey everybody, it's the Doctor here with Typical Manga Fan, and this episode of the Typical Manga Review is going to be about Attack on Titan, Chapter 74, Shit Goes Down. Well, the actual title is Miss an Objective, but same thing, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, we open up with Eren swinging down into the big hole in the wall. He goes Titan, turns on his plot armor, and changes back. He actually blocks the hole without incident.
I mean, when you say plot armor, I mean that's literally plot armor.
Yep.
So yeah, I think now they
point out that
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, Eren points out that he lost his cloak transforming to and from, but his maneuvering gear is just fine though. I'm sorry, I interrupted you right there.
I was gonna say, like, you know, they're realizing that no one's attacking them, and that's a little suspicious because. Cause you know that's what they expected, and then so they're gonna scatter around and scout out a bit.
Yep.
And also they notice that there are some evidence that the enemies have noticed them and definitely have been prepared.
The exact evidence is more that, like, there was somebody camping there very, very recently, and that there was actually apparently more than 2 people.
Yeah, but Erwin states that I'll say Erwin states that they at least had 5 minutes in advance, which is definitely enough for them to, you know, find a good spot.
Right. And then, so like you said, they start. Actually, I like this part. Like, everybody's like looking to Armin for instructions. He's actually a little bit surprised by this. I don't think he's kind of flustered by this whole idea. But he actually managed to get out directions and get them all scouting along the walls.
It's interesting that Erwin even states that, like, Armin, your mind is better, because Erwin has always been, you know, the guy who was like innovative when it came to strategy and all that stuff. But it's interesting that he actually turns to Armin for a lot of this assistance. And so, which kind of like says, like, even Armin may not have the discipline that Erwin has, but in terms of pure raw mind, Armin's like got everyone beat.
I could even see him as a successor to Erwin somewhere down the line.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, Armin has to be more disciplined for that to happen.
Yeah, he still has that little bit of lack of confidence going for him.
Yeah, because you can see him sweating, like, constantly. You don't see any sweat on Erwin at all.
Yep. And like I said, they can't stay there too long because it's enemy territory, and the way Titans are, they won't win a drawn-out encounter. So if it comes to a fight, they've got to make it quick and decisive.
Yeah.
And if that's part of what the enemy's plan, then we'll just have to play along. And
then Armin starts getting a little suspicious. He's like, why aren't they here? You know,
wait. Before we go into that, we go up to a close-up of what looks like Erwin's arm, but isn't that his bad arm? Or which arm did he lose?
The right one.
Okay, that's his left. Never mind. And I thought there was, like, they were closing on there for something special, but never mind.
He can regrow arms like Piccolo.
Well, I was thinking maybe there's like some kind of hidden weapon in like a fake arm or something.
That would make sense. But yeah. So going to Armin, he gets a little suspicious because he's like, why aren't they here? Where are they? You know, because after all, the thing about Eren is that he can't use his Titan powers consecutively without getting exhausted. So this will be the greatest opportunity to attack, but yet they're not doing it. What's happening, you know?
Or they maybe wait for them like to do it more so they can get him even worse.
And he realized that they could always attack. There's always new ways of them attacking, and that they're using what seems to be impossible tactics. And the inability to anticipate what's going on always makes them at a disadvantage because they don't know anything about the Titans. Right. And then he realizes this one thing. And he sees the Titan in the wall, and he's like, "Wait a second."
I don't think he's looking at the Titan in the wall. I think he's remembering, because notice the little finger hose there. Yeah. That's from that was from the Annie fight.
Yeah. For some reason, I forgot about that.
It took me a little while too. It's the crooked box that tips you off right there.
I mean, I was thinking, not that I forgot that it was during the Annie fight. I was forgetting that this area was different than the Annie fight.
Right. It took me a little while to remember. Took me a little while to remember that too, because I thought he was looking at it also. But then I noticed that one box was crooked. Yeah.
Stop looking up, man. Just look straight. Yeah. So that way you can see the surprise. You know, I think that the drawing needs to be a little better on that one. Look straight, because the shock expression is actually more meaningful when you see him look straight. Yep. Even though I know he's looking at the wall. But at this angle, it doesn't work though.
Yeah, but Armin pretty much gets everyone to agree to play a hunch of his and starts searching the walls for places where humans could actually like survive or reside in for a long period.
Yeah, the walls are huge, and everyone's first like, "What the hell are you talking about, man?" And he argues, "Well, look, the tactics they've used have never been predictable. They've been really weird and unexpected, and that's how they always been managed to, like, you know, get one up them." Yep. That's weird. That's a terrible way of saying it. But catch them off by surprise.
Yeah.
Off guard. Yeah. A little stumbled my words there, but yeah, whatever.
So Armin's kind of banging on the possibility that they don't realize that they know Titans are inside the walls. That make him so that they wouldn't think that they would suspect that they're hiding inside the walls, but one unlucky soldier does find a hollow spot.
Yeah.
And then it gets immediately killed by, I forget which one is which here.
Reiner?
Is he the one that's the armor titan?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember which one is which. It's been a while.
Blonde guy they have the same hair. So the armor titan has blonde hair, Reiner has blonde hair. That's how it works.
Okay. And Reiner does kill the guy that finds him. Levy sweeps in and gets a good shot in his neck, but it's not enough to finish him off, just because he soon after goes into... He does something and then he goes into armor titan mode.
I don't think he does anything else. I think he just goes in titan mode.
Probably to heal himself. And
yeah, exactly.
Yep, and it's at this point the rest of the forces show up. Like we see the Ape Titan, along with some run-of-the-mill Titans.
Yeah, controlling them, and he's throwing rocks at them.
Yep, projectile incoming.
Yeah, he has really good aim. He blocked the entrance with the rubble he's throwing, so that way they can't escape. And so at this point, it's basically fight to the last man type of thing. You know, either the Ape Titan will die, or the scouts. I mean, what they call again?
The Scouting Legion.
Well, no, what's the official name? Whatever.
I thought that was it. The Scouting.
I'll just say,
but basically, humans or Titans. Basically,
Scouts would die. The Scouts would die. Yeah. So one of them one of the other would die, and we see the armor Titan rising. You know, also note that the Ape Titan looks hella scary.
Yeah, he does. Especially with the whole orangutan long arms. Like when you see him throwing the projectile, or right before that when he's showing up with all the other Titans. Like he's got the whole Scratsman of Pooh long arm thing going.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that I remember what they call. They call the Survey Corps.
Survey, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, why the hell did we forget that?
We might have been thinking of fan translations. That's where I first read till I caught up.
I just haven't been thinking of Attack on Titan for a long time. I always call them the Survey Corps. But anyway, so yeah, it's Eren versus the Armored Titan from what we can tell, and everyone else versus the Ape Titan.
At least that's how it kind of makes it look like it, as far as matchups go.
I think there's more. Because the Ape Titan's more like a final boss character, so I think he's gonna go. Yeah. He's actually gonna go after the Armor Titan, and not to mention the Armor Titan is right there.
Yep.
And there's actually more reason for the Armor Titan and Eren to fight because they used to be friends.
Who?
Eren and the Armor Titan.
Okay, yeah.
Right. They used to be friends. So.
Now, the question now is, where's Bertolt?
Good. Bertolt will. Yeah, good question. Bertolt might surprise them somewhere. You know,
right,
he might be the agile one, while the Armor Titan's the big one. You know, you have to attack him from both ends.
He's a Colossal Titan, though.
Yeah, but he's slow. That's the thing, though. He's hella slow, and having this many people.
You're thinking the Ape Titan might be the agile one, then?
Well, I mean, what I think when the agile one was, he's a small guy. So he's gonna because think about it, as the Armor Titan, right? He's not gonna be able to get certain places unless he smashes through them.
Yeah.
Right. And that could be he could be taken. You know. So then Eren might prevent that. So for the guys who are really fast and moving around, like Mikasa or Levi, Bertolt might be the one to take them on and kind of attack them on both ends. So that way the big and strong guy takes one side and the small and fast guy takes the other side.
Right.
Whereas and then the Titans on the outside of the walls will keep launching rubble. I mean, it's a great strategy. So yeah.
So they laid a trap and now they're launching it. So
yeah, it's just that I don't see the Colossal Titan being useful in this regard, because if you want strength, the Armor Titan can do just that, and the Colossal Titan is more so, as I said, built for one objective, which is destroying the walls. Because remember, had the Colossal Titan not used the steam, it was a very a good chance that Eren would have killed him in the first attempt.
Yep.
So,
and also, like I said, and that's not even taking into account Bertolt's mental state.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah. He's the one with issues.
Yeah. I want to say that the Armor Titan looks hella cool. I wish Eren could do something like that. I mean, he does, but I mean,
yeah, he's got his Titan for him. But yeah, of course, another question that comes up is, where's Ymir?
I was wondering that. But she wasn't there when they were training. So
exactly, that's my point.
I'm assuming she went home, home. And it's maybe they have a council or something, and then she's like, okay, report back. We'll stay and fight or whatever.
Maybe.
Remember her loyalty is to Historia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, her loyalty is to Historia first and foremost. So it means, like I said, it's even possible that they may have tried to kill her, which successfully probably not, but they would have tried, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, it's tricky because she could have lied and stuff, and they could have at least been thankful for the fact that she helped them out.
Right.
But It's tricky. Yeah. I don't think she's a factor just because she hasn't been seen at all. Not even in the before the battle.
I just hope it doesn't turn into some kind of Deus Ex Machina when she does appear.
Oh yeah, I hope she doesn't kill Mikasa. I don't care who else she kills.
I'm just thinking about that, or maybe like showing up at some last second to actually strike some killing blow on somebody.
I don't care as long as it's not Mikasa. I mean, literally, you could do that to Armin, you could do that to Erwin, you could do it to even Levi. Just don't do it to Mikasa.
Yeah, I mean, among the main characters, I think Erwin has the lowest probability of survival at the moment.
Yeah, especially since he's the one commanding everything. Because remember, Hanzo was the last person to do that, and look what happened to her. Well, she didn't die, but she got injured.
Yeah.
She's not even in this one, right? Because she's injured, right?
Yeah, she's injured. She couldn't come.
Yeah! Woo! Go injury! She's not there to be hurt.
Plus, I think she is actually Erwin's second in command.
Yeah. She's also really intelligent, though. So, yeah. I mean, Armin might actually have to take over. I think that's might be what they're trying to pull here.
Yeah, like showing how nervous he is in a leadership situation, maybe thrusting him into it later. Yeah,
possibly. Because I mean, we're getting a lot of shit about Erwin. Like, we got Shadis talking about Erwin, like how smart he was. Then we have Erwin being the one saying, "Yeah, let's go for it." Remember?
Yep.
And then we have Erwin now leading this charge and saying and defending Armin when people are questioning him. I mean, this is Erwin's all the way to the point where I think he's gonna get killed off.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, things are set up so it should be suitably awesome if and when it does happen.
Yeah, no, not mentioning they even talked about how he might die because of the arm thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the same time, though, if Ymir kills Erwin, she's technically betraying Historia because Historia is the one that basically is associated with them. I guess I could say because she's the figurehead, but she's associated with them.
Of course, that's assuming they even know like what's going on in the city.
Yeah, true. And not to mention that maybe Ymir is loyal to Historia, but not directly, in the sense like she'll save her life, but she won't follow her, like... I
mean, her loyalty is to Historia only.
Yeah, exactly. Although, Historia might be a little pissed off if Ymir's like, yeah, I killed your friends.
My bad.
My bad! Ooh! Anyway, so, yeah, so one of us will survive, and the other will die. Do you think Reiner's gonna die in this one? In this fight?
Reiner? I think it's a good possibility. I mean, especially if the Ape Titan is the final boss type, like you said.
Yeah, but I mean, it's way so. He can't be the Ape Titan himself can't be killed in this fight because it's just too quick, right?
Right, without getting some answers about who or what he is.
I'm gonna go for he's Aaron's uncle. I'm gonna go for that one.
It's possible.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, didn't Aaron's dad Titan form look kind of big too and hairy?
I don't know. I don't remember offhand. I can't remember what it looks like. I always thought it just was like Aaron's.
I remember it was huge though. It was like way bigger than Aaron's. And I'm just thinking that maybe they're brothers. That's what I'm thinking.
It's very possible.
Yeah. Okay. We'll put that out there.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be our running theory until someone says otherwise. Yep. Meantime, I think I don't really have much to add on to what theories for Attack on Titan this time around. Like I said, a lot of this week's chapter, not really much to theorize with, just a fun read for the most part.
Just shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, stuff actually is kicking in this time, so next week's will be plenty of action.
Yep.
Or next month for Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
Because they're monthly. Right.
Yeah, at least we get a month's worth in this.
Oh yeah. Oh, no question about that. Like this is definitely worth the price of admission. Free.
Yeah.
Alright, well, in that case, that's where we are right now. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up while we were at it?
No. Although we are paying for because we're watching the ads, so.
Well, you are.
Oh, you don't have that?
I pay for the subscription so I can look at earlier chapters and also lets me stream it on my TV without commercials, which I like.
Oh, you got lucky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to watch the ads, but who cares? Ads are like 30 seconds, whatever.
Yeah, it's not a big deal to do. It's just I like the added convenience.
Yeah. And it still gives the money to the people, so
exactly.
It's still good exchange. Good exchange.
Yeah, so everyone's getting what they want, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, but at this point, like I said, that's been our review of Attack on Titan. This week we also have Inside Mari, One Piece, and Bleach, so be sure to check those out. Next Tuesday, things always there. I think we'll just have Bleach. I'm not quite sure if we'll have anything else just yet. But meantime, go ahead and take us away.
Bye!